them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall, nigga. I just wanna ball. And I hope you ball too. And if you why I gotta keep it true, nigga, I just wanna ball. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna ball. Trying to put my own city, homie. Enough room to put my niggas on it. Just start a couple business on it. Fuck any heathen, never shitted on me. Yeah. Public housing we done lived through. Trying to put that in my rear view. Gold rolls, what I still do. I can see the picture with a clear view. Gotta separate the snakes and all you fuck niggas that's gon' hate. Daily pray to God I don't catch another case. But that's a small risk that I feel I gotta take. Only certain niggas they gon' feel this. Still deliver verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these children. I just wanna pop. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna pop. Forget them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna pop. And I hope you ball too. And if you why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Yo, get up out of pounds, homie. Got killers with them rounds on them. Look like I'm dead in front of drum. Look, don't make me make the reaper rain down on them. I can give a fuck if you rock blue. And I was Isupk from the Fruittown crew. Cops still shoot us every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that brotherhood is a weapon. Build another zone, get protected. Too many sisters in the city been molested. Now I'm stacking soldiers off the block like it's Tetris. Woo. Know that truth, it give you chills, don't it? Steady ringing in your ears, won't it? If I'm blessed to make a meal, I'ma bust that shit down with my real homies. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Forget them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And if you why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Hey. Yeah. Tired of children. You grew up with parents strung out on drugs. Yeah. I just wanna bow. Hope you do too. And I hope you do too. Yeah. Man, to the brother that had a real and she left for whatever reason. Yeah. I just wanna bow. I hope you do too. Get to the sister, you know what I'm saying, that had that nigga leave. Yeah. Nigga, I just wanna bow. So my niggas is locked up. I hope you do too. Man, I hope you niggas see the light of day. Yeah, I just wanna bow.
Always dip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride track with my chrome. Always dip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride track with my chrome.
Been out of these streets. Nigga turn to E. While I duck police. All the family stealing from me. I'm on the way to pray. But white Jesus can't save me. Get him away from me. I don't know what to say. So many niggas hate me. Get him away from me.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride track with my chrome. Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride track with my chrome.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I come. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my car.
Trying to keep it on the true side, nigga. Laying low to play it cool, nah, nigga. Ass niggas on the team, I've been known to get the green ever since I was 2-5, nigga. Coop hanging out the roof, nah, nigga. Cause I ain't stunting on them. Put my whole team on so they ain't wrong. When niggas doing bad, you know that they be hating on you. Get the hoping that you fall, they be waiting on it. Bullshit get bread from the envy. Best friends get the fucking like enemy.
All right, Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West on 125th Street, Harlem, New York. under Commander General YAHANNA, Precinct Officer YAHANNA. You understand, this is the I.S.U.P.K Houston Wednesday Law class, man. It's good to be back another week, man. You understand, the weather was a little bad out, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to clear up a little bit, man. But I'm still not gonna keep y'all too long today. What I wanted to touch on was basically, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to touch on the flood story. I believe I brought this out maybe one other time, but I want to kind of, do it like a little, I'm gonna do like a little refresher. You understand? Do a little refresher class just for the, the new students and stuff that's watching. They can kind of get an understanding of what's going on. What I want to ask is, you understand? What I want to ask is, what is the reason why the Lord flooded that part of the earth? And the reason why I say that part of the earth, if you don't understand, the reason why I say that part of the earth is the Lord flooded the earth where we knew man to be. You understand? It doesn't mean the whole entire, globe got flooded. It just means the area in which man existed, that's where it flooded. If that makes any sense, you understand? So with that being said, in Genesis chapter 6, that's where it's talking about the flood story. Now the question again, what is the reason why the Lord even sent the flood here on earth? Go ahead. Interracial marriage. That was the core and foundation of why the Lord flooded the earth. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why, and the crazy part about it is, it still goes on today. The Lord showed you his wrath. He showed you his anger for you sleeping with other nations. He showed you this wrath. He showed you this wrath by wiping off everybody but 8 people off the face of the earth, which was Noah and his son, his family. You understand? Like, the Lord is showing you that he do not want you sleeping with these damn heathens. No other nations, period, but your nation, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native American. You understand? That's what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? Read Genesis chapter 6, start at verse 1.
Book of Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. It came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth.
Now it says when it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth. So this is, men, having sex with women, marriage, you understand, and be able to bring forth kids and multiply on the face of the earth. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And daughters were born unto them. Verse 2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair.
All right, now stop right there. It says the sons of God saw the daughters of men. Who are the sons of God? Go ahead.
Descendants of Adam.
Right. You understand? The Adamites. That's an excellent answer. The Adamites were the sons of God. You understand? Now, who were the daughters of men?
All other nations.
Right. The heathens. You understand? The daughters of men were the daughters of the heathens. You understand what I'm saying? So the sons of God were those who descend from Adam. Those of the same family as us Israelites too. You understand? Because what we got to remember is post-flood, we all come from, Shem. You got Noah and his son Shem. Then you got the Africans, they come from Ham. Then you got the, you know what I'm saying? Every nation come from one of those sons, right? So we were Adamites, but the same family. So the sons of God at that time, they were Adamites. You understand what I'm saying? The sons of God saw the daughters of men, which were the heathen daughters, saw that they were fair. Go ahead.
And they took them wives of all which they chose.
So they were basically just having sex with whatever woman they wanted, whatever kind. So, like, you understand, who can we relate this to? What can we relate this type of interaction with? Go ahead.
Black men, white women.
Right, but like, what other species on Earth don't care about the type of animal that? I mean, I didn't already gave it away. You understand what I'm saying? So since I already gave it away, animals. You know what I'm saying? You see a pit bull, he don't give a damn if this is a Chihuahua. He don't give a damn if it's a Doberman Pinscher. As long as it's a female, you understand? He finna be over there. You know what I'm saying? Jackrabbit. He don't give a damn. A rabbit. No, name any other species that care what type specific species that the other kind is. They don't care. You understand? So basically, we were acting like animals. We just having sex with whatever race or species. Let's just use that term. You understand? Because that's what these other nations are. They the ones, the damn animals. The damn, especially them damn. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor, the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. We all know who the oppressor is. You understand? The oppressor don't hide their face. They not ashamed of it. You understand what I'm saying? They not ashamed because guess what? They put it in your face every single day. We know who it is. We ain't even gotta say everybody know who the oppressor is on the earth. Even if you are Uncle Ruckus, you understand? Stepping Fetch Coon, you know who oppressing on earth. You know who's in rulership, who's in power. It ain't no other nation but one that's really in power. You understand? So they were basically acting like animals, man. We acting like dang, like like we acting like a nigga just got out of jail, can't you know what I'm saying? Can't help themselves. Trying to get the first thing walking, first thing with 2 legs. You understand? And a set of breasts. That's all we was acting like, man. And we still doing it today, man. We still doing it today, man. We see it don't matter. Like I don't understand how can brothers can see you know what I'm saying these other nations, especially the daughters of our oppressors, the daughters of our slave owners, and see that as something that's attractive. When I see the daughters of our oppressors, the daughters of our slave owners, of all the other nations, period, but especially the daughters of our oppressors, they look like damn dogs to me. Every time, I think the love for this truth. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you how I was shot for this truth, man. Because now when I see the oppressor's daughter, I see a damn cocker spaniel. That's what I see, man. They be shedding hair and everything, man. Right. You understand? Smelling like wet dog. You know what I'm saying? You ever smell? You know how somebody been outside out there, maybe in the rain or something, or the sun, and come in the house? That's what that's what the oppressor smell like all day. You know what I'm saying? The Africans got to beat. I ain't gonna lie, Africans. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Them Africans, man. Them Arabs too, man. You can't forget about them, man. I walked into the corner store one time. I was like, good night. It's got to be against America's. You know what I'm saying? Like, it couldn't be like, damn, America just letting you be free like that. Go ahead. Man, that's what I'm talking about, the Arabs. They want that. I mean, honestly, man, them Africans kind of, you know what I'm saying? But them East Indians, man, I mean, they do not believe in deodorant or soap. They don't believe in none of that. I'm telling you, man, I walked into the store, man, and listen, man, I had to walk out because I couldn't buy nothing in the store. It smelled like this. If it smelled like that, I don't want nothing in your store. That like the smell just smelled like it was sticking to everything in the store. You ever just, you know what I'm saying? You just stick to you like cigarette smell. Oh man, good dang. You know what I'm saying? You can't if you was on E and that was the last resort, you just gonna have to walk it. You're gonna have to hike it to the next store. You're gonna get your you know what I'm saying, your gas can, and you just gonna have to go to the next store up, half a mile away. Cause I'm talking, it's unbearable, and that you go in that store. But you know what I'm saying? That's enough on that, man. But that's just another thing. Well, I'm bringing that out to bring the point of why do you look at these other nations as attractive? You know what I'm saying? Like, it disgusts me to see one of our beautiful Black or Hispanic sisters with the oppressor. You understand? It is just pure disgusting, man. It reminds me of them old slave movies, man, like The Color Purple or something, how they were just raping our people. You know what I'm saying? I have to refer to a movie because I, you know what I'm saying, wasn't born at the time that this stuff was going on, so I didn't witness it personally. But these movies and, you know, the history shows us and tells us that this is what happened. You understand? Even the oppressor themselves will admit that this is what happened. You understand? And I mean, it's just disgusting, man, to see that. I just don't. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand why our beautiful black sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with. Let's get on our people for a second, because we got a problem. We always quick to try to down our own people, man. Oh man, the black sister, she don't want to listen. She got an attitude problem. And I ain't got time for all that sassiness and talk back and back talk and all that. Like, listen, man, you get her in line then. Gird your loins and be a man, and you get her in order. That's what she want anyway. That's why she back talking. She back talking because she wants you to put her butt in place. You understand? I'm just keeping it real. She wants you to put in a real one. Listen, a real woman that be doing all that, they want a real man that ain't finna, like, you understand, put up with that. You gonna get in your place and you gonna stay there. You understand? Don't play with me. That's what they want. You understand? You get being all soft and, baby, why do you talk? No, they don't want that. They gonna run you over like you a damn, they gonna steamroll you. Like you, the new concrete they laying. You know what I'm saying? You know that gravel that they be laying down. They gonna steamroll you like that little that tractor that come by and flatten everything out. That's how they gonna do you, man. I'm telling you. These sisters that watching, they know. They like, yeah, he right. Cause I'm telling you, that's exactly what they gonna do. They gonna run over you. Don't no good woman want no, like, don't no real woman want a good guy. When I mean good guy, I don't mean like a guy that ain't in the streets or a guy that ain't a brother that ain't out here, you know, in and out of jail. Nah, they don't want. They ain't saying they want that either. What I'm saying is they want a nigga with a little bit of roughness to him. You know what I'm saying? Now it's you know, hey, there's somebody out there for everybody. But for the most part, those women that I'm describing, them sisters that you complaining about, saying, "Oh man, I can't deal with her attitude," they want them. You got to be a little rougher. You can't deal with it because you're too soft. America has made you soft. America has made you, basically has watered you down. You're supposed to be Jack Daniels straight, and you done turned into some damn, you understand, you done turned into some, give me some MD 2020 that's been sitting in the glass with ice for a whole day. You understand? Like you done turned into Kool-Aid. That's how America wants you. America trying to make black men like the oppressor. The oppressor's soft. They homosexual. That's them. They the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. They trying to make you like them, so you won't be as, what's the word for it? Docile. They trying to make you docile. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want you like a warrior. That's why when y'all watch these classes and you see us dressed like we dress, you see the swords, you see the guns, you see you understand the military training, you understand the hand-to-hand combat, you see all that, you be like, man, these brothers, you know, what's this going on? These brothers kind of, you know what I'm saying, they militant. We had one of the so-called supposed to be baddest brothers, you understand, rappers. He supposed to be hardcore. He supposed to be, what's his name? Mr. What they call him? I forgot. Kevin the boy told me something. He told me Mr. What's his name? Waka Flocka. You understand what I'm saying? Waka Flocka, he called him something, Mr. something. I guess it was a song he made. But Waka Flocka, he telling us, it's a video on YouTube right now. You don't believe me? Go put in Waka Flocka I.S.U.P.K. You'll see the video. He tell us we too militant. You supposed to be this hardcore rapper, trapper. Hardcore from the streets. Oh man, we about that life. In Atlanta, this and that. How you about that life, but you telling us we too militant? That don't even make sense. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what the hell is, I mean, what is the such thing as too militant? You don't tell you don't tell nobody in the army that. You don't tell nobody in the Navies and the Marines that they too militant. Oh, why? Because we a bunch of black niggas? You understand what I'm saying? We're a bunch of black niggas that's not gonna stand for no bull crap. And we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, train our men to fight, and mentally, physically, and spiritually train for this war. Or we too militant though? Because we want to talk about the Bible. So you mean to tell? So when does the Bible say that a man can't be a warrior and teach the Bible? You gotta dress up with a bow tie and a suit and stand in front of a church, be on a pulpit. That's what you gotta be like in order for you to teach the word. That's what's wrong with people. They see that and they think that that's the standard, that's the norm, but it's not. Because nowhere in the Bible you gonna find. I guarantee you'll find, warrior in these scriptures before you find preachers in a suit and tie. I bet you. But guess what? Y'all don't even pick up the Bible and read it. That's what's wrong with our people. We don't even read the Bible, man. My grandma had, we was a so-called Seventh-day Adventists. Talking about we so-called kept the Sabbath. Listen, that was the most boring time of my life. Like we couldn't watch, after 7 o'clock at night, we couldn't watch TV, cartoon. This is my weekend. I'm a kid. This is my weekend. I'm at school all week. And on the weekend, I can't watch TV? I can't watch Street Flavor? What? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like Soldier Boy. No Street Flavor? Sabbath? You understand? Because my grandma didn't understand how to keep the Sabbath. She had us in there singing This Little Light of Mine and Blessed Assurance. You understand? This was like horrible. Listen, I wouldn't want no kid going through this. This was horrible. We singing Blessed Assurance. You understand what I'm saying? At a damn table reading scriptures. I'm only what? I may be about 9, 10. I'm like, damn, I can't be a kid. I gotta sing Blessed Assurance all the way till Saturday night when it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the weekend right there. If anybody knows, that's really your weekend. You're a kid. Friday night to Saturday night, that's really your whole weekend. Because Sunday it's time to buckle down, get your hair. You know, when I was a kid, they were getting us haircuts. It was all weekend. Get your hair cut, or your sister get her hair done, and you go to school Monday. You understand what I'm saying? Sunday is like the shortest day of the week. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was for us, Seventh-day Adventists. But you don't know how to keep the Sabbath. That's what's wrong, because you don't read. My grandma never read the Bible. She'll pick up the book of the hymn book, to sing songs, but you never really read the Bible and understood the Bible. You bring out the same scriptures that your pastor brought out the last week. There's like 2 scriptures. Then we sing songs and pray, so-called pray, and that's it. You understand? And we just sit in a room with everything out, TVs out. It was horrible. Just like nowadays, man, you fake Christian Israelites, man. Y'all sitting up in the damn house starving. You ain't got no bologna in there because, you know what I'm saying, is you ain't made groceries. The only thing you got in there is food you got to cook. And you sitting in there starving because you can't cook. Got the kids in there hungry. They like, when we going to be able to eat? When all you got to do is just turn on the damn microwave, turn on the stove. But no, you talking about, you can't cook on the Sabbath. That's torture, man. Bible don't say you can't turn on the stove. That ain't work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get off subject, man, but that's our problem with our people. Our people tend to not read the Bible and just take whatever is said by a preacher for face value and think that that's the way to live and that's the way to go. But they won't listen to a real priest and prophet of the Lord because he looked like me. Because we dress like this. Because we talk like this. We talk like that nigga that you know from the hood. That's the nigga that you should be listening to. The nigga that sound like you come from your struggle. Why would you want to listen to a nigga that don't know nothing about your struggle? You understand? I wouldn't. This is why I'm in the I.S.U.P.K, because I seen these brothers are the real brothers. Everybody that the Bible described, these brothers fit that description. I can relate to these brothers. They come from my struggle. And that's the problem, man. We don't want to listen to the real priests and prophets of the Lord. So guess what? We want to act like animals. We want to sleep with everybody, all heathen. Listen, you want to save the other nations, man. You want to save the oppressor. Why would you want to save the oppressor, the slave master and his children? Why would you want to save them? They didn't save you when they was peeling the skin off your back from beating you. You understand? Just flesh just folded off your back, man, from the whips. You understand? Eyes popping out your head from them hanging you. Cutting the babies out your stomach. Sisters, while you want to sleep with the slave master. They was cutting our sisters' baby stomachs open, man, letting the baby just fall to the ground. They stomping on the head, man. But you say you in love. I seen just something recent. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I seen something recent, man. It was an article where the sister is with a white man, right? And everything was all good, but then when Trump got in office, now they starting to have disagreements on, you know what I'm saying? She feels a certain way about Trump, and he feel like, you know, that's his president. So now they bumping heads at home. What you thought was gonna happen? He gonna stick with his people. Now you done gave yourself up to this man, and now you sitting at home looking stupid because now he being openly racist with you, and you so-called in love with this man. You done gave up what, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years of your life to this man. Now you find out he the damn devil himself. And now you want to sit up here and complain, man. You did that to yourself, man. Leave these other people alone. Let them be with their people, man. Let them have sex with their people. Let them marry their people. We stick to our people, man. I mean, it's a wonderful choice. Listen, why would you even, like, okay, I'm going to give y'all, listen. If the menu say you can eat delicate steak, I'm talking about the highest top end steak, deer meat, and lamb, and they got to eat lobster, which is nasty, by the way. I don't know why you think that's a delicacy. Crab and you know what I'm saying, catfish. Like, you should be happy with the choices of, you understand, premium grade A steak. You know what I'm saying? Premium lamb, premium deer. You understand? You should be happy with those choices. That's like our nation versus like the other nations. Black, Hispanic, and Native American, name a better looking people. Just, I mean, listen, our sisters are the most beautiful women on the face of the earth. Now what they do to their bodies, you understand, they try to, you know, they faking themselves up. You understand? I don't know why. They get that from the oppressor too. But in their natural state, our women are the most beautiful, like, thing on this earth, man. When I'm talking about our people, I'm talking about Black women, Hispanic women, and Native American women, man. The most beautiful thing on earth. You understand? Our men are the most manly, you know what I'm saying? Like, manly, handsome, like, we are the most dominant, you understand what I'm saying, men on the earth. But guess what? Y'all want to choose these other, you want to eat boo-boo. You choose boo-boo over steak. You choose dog over real human. You know what I'm saying? A real person. Like, come on, man. Stop sleeping with these animals. That's why the Lord flooded the earth. You have something you want to say? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. A lot of our women, you know, they'll start chasing image in the society, you know, having a nice house, having nice things,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll start selling short. You know, they'll start perming their hair,
right.
They'll start talking like they live in the sister schools from the streets. You know, they'll start acting different just to try to fit in or look better in this society. Mm-hmm. And then they'll look, once they reach that goal, they'll start looking at the men like the men ain't.
Right. Exactly. They'll forget where they even came from.
Right.
They'll forget that, you understand, this is where you come from. Like, you know, that's like, you, exactly. We have a problem. That's why, you know what I'm saying, we got to get right, man. That's why you got to get in this, you got to get in the truth and learn how to do things, man. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to, you know, do things how the Lord wanted to be done, not how you think you want it to be done. But keep reading.
Verse 3, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man.
It say, the Lord say, my spirit shall not always strive with man, meaning, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not going to always be with you. My spirit not going to always, like, y'all going to be doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? As a punishment, and there's consequences for that, basically. You understand? One of the punishment, read.
For that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
You see that? That's why we got short lifespan. You understand? You know, we used to live long time. Moses, you know what I'm saying? Brothers that was, you know, back before then was living long time. You wasn't cut short to just maybe 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's the average lifespan for a black man? Maybe 65, 70, maybe 65. I think a black woman is maybe 75, 70, 75. Like, that's the average. You know what I'm saying? You liable to go before that. You get high blood pressure or something. You know what I'm saying? You liable to go before that. You might be 50. But that's because we messed up, man. We supposed to live long, plentiful lives to the point where when it's time for us to go, we be ready. That's the type of life we supposed to live. It don't supposed to be. That's why we grieving nowadays, man. Because life too short. Every time I turn around, I look on Facebook, somebody done died. Somebody got killed, somebody done died, man. They life too short. And that's become the norm. It's not supposed to be that. It don't supposed to be no mourning when you die. It's supposed to be mourning. Guess what? It wouldn't be mourning if I'm 180, 200. I'm ready to go. Y'all better not cry. I wish you would. They gotta be here 200 years. The hell you crying for, nigga? Shit. You understand? The hell wrong with you? I'm ready to go. Take me now. You understand? If I'm 200 years old, take me now. But guess what? We don't live that long. We don't get to enjoy those type of lives. You understand? Because we want to sleep with dogs. You lay with dogs, you get what? You understand? Everybody know that. Keep going.
Verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days.
There were what?
Giants in the earth in those days.
There were giants in the earth in those days. Now, what are giants? Go ahead.
Like men that's like well known.
Well known. Not when they say there were giants in the earth, it ain't talking about huge, you know what I'm saying, Goliath. It ain't talking about 12 feet tall, you know what I'm saying, 15 feet tall, 800 pounds. It ain't talking about that. It's talking about men who were giants, meaning you somebody. Everybody know you. You a giant on the earth. Like what they say, like you a small thing to a giant, right? You know what I'm saying? You know that saying? Like what Lil Wayne say? Okay, you're a goon to a goblin. You know, he said, okay, what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing. Meaning the goblin is somebody who is, you know what I'm saying, like big on the earth, devouring. You a goon, you know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing. You a little man. You ain't nobody. I'm a goblin, meaning I got everything. I'm that man. You understand? So giants on the earth, meaning you was that man. Guess what? It's giants on the earth now. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what it was talking about. So can you read that again, actually?
There were giants in the earth in those days.
Uh-huh.
And also after that, the sons of God came unto the daughters of men.
So the sons of God did what?
Came unto the daughters of men.
Okay.
And they bare children to them.
So they didn't went to the daughters of men, which are the heathens. The Adamites, who also, you know what I'm saying, they come from the same family that we come from as Israelites. You understand what I'm saying? They were sleeping with these heathen nations, and they had children by them. Keep going.
The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
Say that again.
Men of renown.
Renown.
Now, verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
Said he saw what?
That the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
So there you have it. You sleeping with the daughters of men, and guess what? That is wicked. You sleeping with these other nations, that is wicked unto the Lord, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the Bible says. God saw. that the wickedness of man was great in the earth. So anytime you sleeping with another nation, man, you are being, if you sleeping with the Edomites, which are the oppressor, you sleeping with the Asians, you sleeping with the Arabs, you sleeping with the Africans, you sleeping with any one of these other nations, that is wicked to the Lord. Precept. And also give me a precept for the sons of God. Do y'all give me Romans 8 and 14 for the precepts for the sons of God too. This is how we know the sons of God we're talking about, you understand, the Adamites, who are from the same family as us. Romans 8 and 14 for the sons of God, and give me Deuteronomy 7 and 3 for the interracial precept. You understand? The sons of God, this is how we know they was the sons of God. Read Romans 8 and 14 for me.
Romans chapter 8, verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God.
It says, for as many that are led by the Spirit of God. You understand? That's how they were the sons of God. That's how we know they're talking about men on the earth. It ain't talking about the angels. It's talking about men that was walking the earth, the Adamites. You understand? The descendants of Adam. The sons of God. Keep going.
They are the sons of God.
So for as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, I was supposed to actually then bring that out. I got sidetracked. But that shows that that's why the sons of God, we talking about men. We ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? We talking about men that the Lord had favor in. These people, these brothers were led by the Spirit of God. You understand what I'm saying? Not the sons, not the daughters of men. The daughters of men are just plain men, which are the heathen.
Right.
That's why the Lord he been separating us as a people, man. Even before the Israel, even before we came from Jacob. You understand what I'm saying? He been separating us as a people. This ain't just start. Lord, it say the sons of God, so the daughters of men. That's a distinction right there. He ain't say, why come he ain't say, well, these men saw those men, the daughter of those men? No, I say the sons of God, meaning they went led by the Spirit of God. You understand? All right, now give me Deuteronomy 7 and 3.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
See, we really read the Bible, we really study, and we really teach the Bible here in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. We ain't like your Christian pastor. We ain't gonna bring out just one scripture and teach on that the whole thing and start rambling about, you understand, our weekend at some retreat. You understand? We're gonna actually bring out these scriptures and teach you about the Bible and bring precepts to go with it. You understand? Go ahead.
Right. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
It say what? So start from the top.
Come. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Meaning you should not be having sex with them. It's talking about these other nations.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son.
Thy daughters you shall not give to these other nations, man, their sons. Why would you want to give your precious daughter, your beautiful, precious daughter to these other nations?
Right.
You understand? These other nations, listen, they don't deserve that. Your beautiful daughter that you are raising up to be, you know what I'm saying, the best thing to walk the earth, you want to give it to these filthy, you understand what I'm saying, heathens. Keep going.
Come. Lord, his daughter shalt thou take him to thy son.
And you shouldn't be trying to look at their daughters. I mean, what do you even see in them? Like, you gotta be like Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, I don't see it. I'm just saying, I don't see it. You understand? But that's the precept. We're not supposed to do it. But why are we not supposed to do it? Am I saying this because, oh, I just want to hate on other nations? Am I saying it because they funky? Am I saying it because they, you know what I'm saying, smell like wet dog? No, that's not why I'm saying this. Why am I saying I don't want their daughters, nor should I want my daughters with their sons or my sons with their daughters? Why am I saying it? Keep reading.
Verse 4. But they will turn away thy son from following me.
They will do what?
But they will turn away thy son from following me.
Have you ever known somebody that got with another nation, that got with let's say you got a daughter or something, or you know somebody that got a daughter and they married an Arab. Guess what? After a while, they come back talking about they Muslim. They talking about they going to Mecca. You understand what I'm saying? Or you know somebody that's dating an African. Next thing you know, they putting on dashikis. They sitting up there walking. They putting on all this extra lipstick all up by their nose. You understand? They walking around like sitting up, putting a little makeup on their cheeks to try to make it look like they got them. You know the African how they got their cheeks and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you can tell. You can look at an African and tell the African. You understand? They be trying to look like them, dress like them, sound like them. You catch them on the southwest side over there. They got their own little area. They got their own little strip. You know what I'm saying? Little clubs and stuff. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't believe me? They got that, just like China, got that Chinaman, Asia got Chinatown. Well, guess what? The Africans got their little African town too. You understand? They got the clubs, you and that. You understand? You see all the little Ubers and stuff pulling up. It used to be yellow cabs. You know what I'm saying? They all pull up in their little yellow cabs and stuff, having the whole little old, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. They got their own little section, man. They don't mess with you. Why you don't think you ever really see them in your neighborhood? If you live in the hood, when I say the hood, you know what I'm talking about. You may rarely see one or two, and they be like, they parents that adopted them or something, or they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare. You may see one or two in the neighborhood. But for the most part, you be like, damn, I know it's a lot of you Africans. Where the hell y'all at? Guess what? They got their own apartments that they reside in. They got their own area that they like to live in, man. Because they don't like dealing with you. They separate themselves from you, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. They separate themselves from you. Why is that? If they black, then why are they not associated with you? Because they not you, man. They black by skin color, yeah. But we not the same people. We don't live by the same things. We don't struggle and strive together the same. They don't struggle and strive. They not stereotyped. When was the last time you seen an African getting gunned down? When was the last time you seen a Dobu getting gunned down in the middle of the street from a traffic stop? An unarmed Adubu. They drive Uber all the time. They drive more than us. They have Ubers. When have you ever seen them getting shot down? Come on, man. We're not the same people, man. All you seeing is black and Hispanics getting drug out of cars and beaten up and killed, man. Because we are the Lord's children, man. The Lord is punishing us, not them. That's why we shouldn't deal with these other nations. That's why we in the position we in now. That's why we getting punished. You tired of getting punished? Leave them alone. And come back to your heritage, man. You wonder what I got on? This is your culture. Embrace it, man. Stop trying to be fit in. Be different. I teach my daughter all the time. Listen, when you go to school, you are, unless it's another sister in that school, another daughter in that school, in the I.S.U.P.K, you are the most righteous person in that building. Be different. Don't fit in. You want to be, if they call you weird, be weird. Be different. You are a righteous daughter of Zion. You understand? That's how I'm training my daughters. That's how I'm teaching my children. I like walking in Walmart with my full, you know what I'm saying? My full armor on. And they looking all crazy. And I just, hey, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm still me. But hey, I like to show off my culture. But you so quick to put on a dashiki. You quick to throw on a damn dashiki or a damn Muslim robe or whatever the hell they be. You know what I'm saying? What the hell they be having on their heads and stuff? You quick to throw that on. Kufi and all that crap. You understand? But you don't want to embrace your real culture. That's in the Bible for black people. Time to wake up, man.
Right.
Keep reading.
They will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
For thou art what?
An holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You understand, right? It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, meaning you are a separate people. That's what holy means. Holy means separate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You are a separate people to the Lord thy God. Stop trying to be the same as these other people. Be different. You are separate. Be separate. Go ahead.
Come. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
The Lord has chose you to be a special people, man. He chose you. Why the hell would you want to try to join with the people he didn't choose? That's like getting picked for a basketball team, but they didn't get picked, so you're going to go stand on the sideline with them. Well, you ain't get picked, bro, so I'm just going, nah, I want to be in the game. I want to be EA Sports. You understand? I want to be in the game, not on the pine. So that's what it's about, man. Go ahead.
I just want to say, like, this scripture did glad that you bring it up because all people are dying and trying to love the white man.
Mm-hmm.
They know that the oppressor, don't give two cares about us.
Right.
It still kills us every day. But they feel like if they love him enough, maybe he'll change.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing us that he's not going to change.
Right.
Now people are dying to try to join with the oppressor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
And look, and another thing too, right? You go back to Genesis chapter 6, verse 4. You understand?
Go. The book of Genesis chapter 6.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days.
So we understand that the giants mean that they were just powerful and rich. You understand? And that's why that's why they were appealing to the daughters of men. You do understand that, right? That's what made them appealing to the daughters of men. They were giants, you understand, powerful and rich. You understand? Now let me ask you, keep reading.
Also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown.
Now it's why would the children mighty men? When they say mighty men, does it mean like strong and fighting wise? Go ahead.
They had the same wealth that the fathers had.
They had the what?
The same wealth.
They were not only that, but more so in the sense they were, okay, they came out like, just like today. Think about today. What make people want to sleep with the other nations? Give me one example of what make people want to have mix, like they want to mix and mingle with the other nations.
Like the baby having blue eyes.
You understand, right? You see that? That's what made the children mighty, because they want to, like, people are obsessed with that.
Like Drake.
Like, not, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a brother, man. You know what I'm saying? But we are upset. Like, it's messed up that we look at a baby and we look at a baby that may be mixed. When I say mixed, really ain't no such thing. You are what your father is. But for the teaching purposes, I'm going to say mixed. So if you got a black father and a white mother, the baby may come out with blue eyes or gray eyes, or, you know what I'm saying? That long, curly, kind of straight hair that's considered good, that you can run your fingers through and all of that. You know what I'm talking about, right? You like have these certain features that make people so obsessed with, oh, I want a mixed baby. High yellow skin complexion. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I want me a mixed baby. That baby's so beautiful. Like, that's what's wrong with us, man. They look at our natural looks and say that that's not appealing. But you see something that come from a mixed baby and you think that that's appealing. That's self-hatred.
Right.
We are like in our own natural state, man. We are the most beautiful people. We can make babies with green eyes, blue eyes. I've seen it. We make babies with, like, when our people get together, we can make some beautiful babies, man. But they think, oh, if you go get with that Edomite, go get with that oppressor woman, I'm gonna have a beautiful baby. Man, you can go get you one of these beautiful Northern Kingdom. If you in Southern Kingdom, you go get you a beautiful Northern Kingdom. You can go get you another Judite, another Benjamin, you know what I'm saying? Another Southern Kingdom, and you can make a beautiful baby, man. But I'm just saying, if you feel like you want to, you don't, listen, it's a wide variety of flavors in the nation of Israel. You understand? Listen, all good flavors too. A wide variety. And you can have them, listen, you can have more than one. That's the beauty of it all. You can have more than one. So it's like Pringles. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. You understand? Just like what they say, like M&M's. You can't just have one. Hey, it's an assortment of flavors. You understand? Beautiful flavors. Good night. But hey, that's the problem, man. Our people want to sit here and sell out for the damn oppressor daughter, man. That's why the children, you know what I'm saying, well, they're mighty men because they were popular because of the features from being mixed. You understand? But man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna get ready to end this lesson, man. And I hate to have really short lessons like this, but you know, you want to go ahead.
Same thing still happens to this day. Like basketball players and football players, you know, they get big, or even rappers, you know, they make it big and they gravitate like right to the right wing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the same thing still happens to this day. That's all I want to say.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And look, this is why, and this story wasn't necessarily the actual, like, breaking down the whole flood story. This was basically bringing out why the flood took place, why the Lord destroyed it, and why the Lord is going to destroy this earth again. He's going to destroy America. This is why America must burn. It's no different from Sodom and Gomorrah. This is modern day Babylon. That's why this earth got to be destroyed, man. Because of the wickedness that's going on. Read verse 5 right quick.
Verse 5. God saw that the wickedness of man is great in the earth.
You don't think the Lord see that the wickedness of man is great on the earth right now? The wickedness of man is great on the earth right now. Look around. In case you haven't realized, look around you, man. There's wickedness going on all over, man. You don't think the Lord noticed that this wickedness is going around? Come on, man. Go ahead.
That every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And he repented the Lord.
This right here is heavy. This right here should make everybody right now watching this video get their behind in the damn truth. This right here should make everybody right now doing whatever wickedness that they were doing, stop what the hell they doing. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, stop what the hell you doing and call it the I.S.U.P.K, man. This scripture right here. Read.
And he repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth.
It did what?
He repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth.
The Lord wished he had never made man. It had repented the Lord. What does repent mean? Go ahead. Turn away from. Not do again. No more to be done. It repented the Lord. The Lord just, he hated he wanted to turn away from the fact that he made man. He didn't want to do it again. He regretted making man. That right there should make you stop and get your butt in this school, man, and get yourself together and follow these laws, statutes, commandments of the Lord, man. The Lord was so angry that he repented that he even made us, man, because we wanted to sleep with other nations. Just imagine all the extra stuff we put on top of it, like homosexuality. It's already bad enough you're sleeping with the other nations. Now you're sleeping with the other nations, and it's the same sex. Good night. It don't get no more wicked than that. Come on, man. Keep going.
It grieved him at his heart.
It grieved him at his heart, man. You understand? That right there it really angered the Lord, man. We got to get ourselves together, man.
All right.
And you think, guess what? Oh, you're going to say, well, this was in Genesis. Things change. Nah. You understand? People change. You understand? Technology changes. Your age changes. Your weight changes. You understand? But the Most High don't change. How do we know that? You know the precept? Anybody got a precept for me? Real quick. If you ain't got it, I can get it for you. Huh? You got one? I say the precept for the Most High don't change. People change. The surroundings change. Technology changes. The Most High don't change because, a lot of people will say, oh, this was in Genesis. This was back then. It's the Old Testament. We live different now. The Most High don't change. Give me Malachi 3 and 6. You understand? For time's sake, man. The Most High don't change, man. Listen, hey, whoever watching this, man, listen. This is not the Christian church. I can tell you the Lord don't change, and I got the scripture for it. We confident. Listen, we have a saying called no sweat. And it is no sweat for me to pull precepts on what needs to be taught. I ain't like you Christian pastor. You understand?
Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6.
Uh-huh.
For I am the Lord.
Hold on. Let it be known. For I am the Lord. You understand? Go ahead.
Oh God, I change not.
Hold on, wait a minute, man. Hold on. I thought you said this was Old Testament. The Christians, they were like, well, that's the Old Testament. It's a new time. We're in a new day and age. You know what I'm saying? I got a new attitude. Now, what it say? I am the Lord.
I am the Lord.
Uh-huh.
I change not.
He do what?
I change not.
He changed not. The Most High don't change. So how he felt back then is the same how he feel now. So why in the hell would you continue to do the same thing that angered him back then?
Right.
Why in the hell on earth are we continuing doing the same thing that angered the Lord then? It angered him then, it angers him now. And you're going to pay a price for it, man. Do you really want to pay that price so that you only live once? YOLO? Do you really want to pay that price so you can live your best life? Is it worth it? It ain't worth it for me. I'm telling you now. I don't want the Most High to be mad at me. I know what he can do. I understand his wrath, and I fear the Lord. That's the beginning of wisdom. You damn Internetalites think y'all so damn smart. You Christians think you so smart. You don't even know the beginning of wisdom. How you gonna have wisdom and you can't even understand the beginning of it? And what's the beginning of wisdom? Fear the Lord. You understand? Fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. If you fear the Lord, you're going to keep his commandments. You don't fear the Lord because you don't keep no commandments. And guess what? The Lord is going to punish you severely for it. But those of you that want to change, you want to follow the Lord, you say you fear the Lord, you're going to get in this school, man. You're going to get in this truth. There's one body of Christ in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA, man. It's a more on that. Mm-hmm. That's it. With that, man, make sure you get that South Cookout information ready, because we're gonna go over that. You understand? Listen, man, make sure you pay your tithes to the men of the Lord, the I.S.U.P.K, and the Commander General YAHANNA, man. Make sure you pay your tithes, man. You understand? You go to www.isupk.com. Pay your tithes. You giving the church all your money, and they ain't got nothing to show for it, man. The church, if you do not believe me, look it up. I tell no lie. I may not get the exact number correct, but I'm talking about billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars. We're talking like maybe 70-something billions of dollars since what, 1960? The church that the Christian church has accumulated, man. You giving all your money to this Christian church, and they not doing nothing with it for the community. They're not doing nothing with it to better our people, man. Well, guess what? Commander General YAHANNA don't even receive not even a nano fraction of that. Nowhere near. Like, you're talking about 70-something billion to the Christian church. Like, if you could at least give Commander General YAHANNA $100,000, like, listen, we would be set. We would be set, man. But guess what? You'd rather give your money to a lying preacher rather than somebody who's telling the truth. Somebody who's leading our people out of destruction versus leading our people into a burning house. Commander General YAHANNA cares about his people, man. He rescues his people. He don't send them into a burning house, man. That's who you should be giving your money to. I.S.U.P.K.com, man. Pay your tithes, man. You understand? Also, make sure you go to Captain Tazariak's Etsy page. I think it's Tazariak's and Lily's. You understand? Creations. Go get you some of that Fourth Dimension, man. It's a bestseller. I mean, I don't know nothing better than that. I've never smelled nothing. Listen, I've been trying all types of fries. I say this every week. I mean, I got it on now. I lie not. Listen, I lie not. I'm telling you, man, you ain't gonna smell a better fragrance, man. Go get you some fragrances. They got some for the brothers. They got some for the sisters, man. Some great fragrances. Make sure you go cop some of that, man. We finna give you this barbecue information. You want this microphone? You good? Let's switch. All right, we're gonna do this barbecue information. I.S.U.P.K South Cookout. Go ahead.
Security announcements first.
Now you can get the South Cookout first, and that's gonna be. Do you have that embedded with your security announcements? Okay, we'll just do it separate, and then we'll do our security announcements after.
The I.S.U.P.K 2019 South Cookout will be held in Houston, Texas, October 10th through October 12th, 2019 at McGregor Park. For more information, call 832-236-9322.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Y'all do not want to miss this. I'm talking about it's gonna be a jam-packed weekend. Y'all already know how we do it. We do it Texas big. You understand? It's the I.S.U.P.K South Cookout. Everybody that came last year know how we do it and how we rock. This year we plan to make it better. You understand? It's going down. You understand? In H-Town. That's how we doing that. You understand? With that, man. Shalom to the brothers, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. To the sisters, Shalom Yahweh Shemalatah by Shem Yahushua. I'm going to pass the class over to Officer Ron for security announcements.
We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment out of the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, Mayasharah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, which is the first day of the 7th month, which is Saturday, September 28, 2019, out of the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 and 25. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And these are the security announcements.
Purchase your tracks today.